We chose Solana back in like 2022. At the time, they were the only chain that was really focusing on building what was necessary for like high quality like consumer apps and general like adoption. So basically like high throughput, a product and like engineering focused culture, the more collaboration in the ecosystem, all the things that we saw were necessary for it to really take off. And we also found because of the high throughput, there was more of a need for great developer tooling. This is why we established HELIUS. Yeah, so my name's Nick, one of the co-founders at HELIUS. We're a developer platform that's focused exclusively on Solana. I think what's interesting about the crypto ecosystem is that it's very driven online, right? So you can get a lot done remote, a lot done virtually. I think that it's a great place where if you want to grow your brand presence and do it from Canada, you can, versus like you don't feel forced to go to, say, San Francisco. So that's a really nice thing you can do, which is what we did as HELIUS. We didn't go to a single event for maybe the first year and a half. We didn't go to anything. We just built and then had online presence. We thought about it, but like, what's the point? There's so many things we need to build. It's just gonna get weak of us not actually building anything. So I guess on the networking side and building relationships can be a bit tougher if you're not in one of the hubs. So if you're not in like, say, New York, where there's a massive crypto presence, the way we kind of solved that was by having a loud online presence and really focusing on the online part, which actually got us a lot of distribution. I mean, everyone knows Mert now, and basically that was his role. And then of course you need to travel and still go to various things here and there, but you need to do it, sparingly, like try to be smart about it. Don't go to events, but don't do things because you want to party or because you want to see people. Do it because you are there for a purpose, and then you'll get the most value out of it. Canada is really great talent. It has a great school system. There's a lot of really, really smart people coming out of Canada. So I think for us, when we're hiring, if we ever see, a Canadian that meets the criteria, it's always a huge advantage. I think frankly, honestly, I'm pretty sure hiring a Canadian will be, even if you do equal salary, will actually be like cheaper because you don't have to cover like healthcare and other sort of things because it's already covered by the government. So like it is a great place to build talent when you can find it. Day to day, I think we focus a lot on what's next. So there's only kind of a few high points when you kind of like look back at where you've grown. So then going to some of the first events and then having pretty much everyone there recognize you, your business, the amount of people who said, oh yeah, we use you guys. This has been, X feature was so helpful. That was definitely a high point, actually getting face-to-face to see how many people used our products and how much of a difference it made for them. Yeah, that's a high point. And I was just looking around being like, hey, wow, we've come a long way in the past 3 years, and the whole ecosystem has. And it kind of, felt good just to look back on progress there. For what's next for HELIUS, releasing some products that are really kind of focusing on the core basics, which sounds not that exciting, but there are ways that developers have gotten used to working with the RPC and have normalized to certain experiences that just aren't that great. And our upcoming products are going to make that a whole lot better and let people build their applications the way they should be able to build them. I know it's super vague, but I'm excited to solve those problems.